Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel Robinson and this is Ariel Knows Best. Before I was formerly known as Ariel Knows Better, or this channel was formerly known as Ariel Knows Better, but a lot has changed. I mean, you guys haven't seen me in months. It's not that I haven't been filming. I really have been, but it's just that I was living life and things were happening so fast, and each time I would make a video and after a week I wouldn't resonate with the video any longer because life was just changing rapidly, and so I wouldn't post them. But right now I'm in a good space. I feel like a more stable space, a space where I am at a certain level of happiness, where I'm like, you know what? This message came to me and I want to talk about it today. So let's get into the topic of today. The topic of today is why following your passion ultimately leads to success. Why following your passion, why following the thing you love is going to be that thing to bring you to where you want to be. I'm going to start off with a bit of background story for what's been happening like these past few years. So as you guys know, I am a law student. I was studying law and I always knew that I wanted to be a lawyer. Ever since I was around 11 years old, I was like, I'm going to be a lawyer, okay? And eventually I started law school and I was doing really well. And I thought, you know what? I want to do an internship in a law firm. But my friend who just left, I had a friend over, I said the same thing to her because she's also doing law. Law, like getting an internship in a law firm here where I live on Curacao is so difficult. You have to apply months and months in advance. We're part of the Dutch Caribbean Curacao, so we get a lot of interns from the Netherlands, and so it's more than likely that they applied months in advance. They also have to get like some kind of permission to stay from the government, so they end up taking up all of the spots. So when I started looking for internships in my first year, I didn't get any. I couldn't find any as quickly as I wanted to. I also wanted to make an income because I've been living on my own for a really long time now. So back then also. And eventually, this really influential figure in my life helped me to find a internship, not in a law firm, but in a tax law firm. I thought to myself back then, hell no. Why? If you're the typical lawyer, then you know why. We do not like numbers. We do not like to calculate. We do not like that complicated shit. Okay? So I thought immediately no. But you know what? I wanted the experience. I just wanted to work in an office, in corporate. I said, you know what the fuck? And I went and I did that internship. I loved it, definitely the first 6 months, but eventually I started to feel out of place. I started to feel stuck. I started to feel uncomfortable, like I was settling for something that did not belong to me, that is not my passion, that is not what I wanted to do. And even so, in the next few months, I kept renewing, of course. The money, the income was important. Also, just finding, that place of, okay, you're making a stable income and you just don't want to leave. So that was what was keeping me there. But, you know, in the coming months, it would just escalate my discomfort, and eventually I wasn't there anymore. Um, Moving on from there, I went to another tax firm just to prove to myself that, oh, I can do this, and to please myself and to please other people, and also for the money, for the image, and all of those things. Sometimes people will tell you, it would be like, for example, an artist deciding to go and work in corporate, even though they want to really do art, but they just haven't seen a door for them to do their art yet. And then there's money over on the other side. So that's where I kept going. I ended up going to another tax law firm where I realized I hate this shit. And I left in like 3 weeks. That's so horrible to say on on video. I hope none of my bosses ever see this. But I ran straight out of there. I was like, sorry, I'm not happy. I hate this. Please, I am going to leave. And during all of that time, I started working at a hostel slash hotel slash resort that I really loved, where I really loved my boss, where I found friendship with my coworkers. And I thought maybe the office world isn't for me. I had yet to try out law, but I thought maybe the office world isn't for me. So I went into this, even though, I wasn't working full time. I wasn't making like a full salary to be able to take care of all of my responsibilities. But when you do what you love, when you choose for what you love, the universe the universe works things out miraculously. Imagine you're thinking, oh, what am I going to do with the salary? This is not enough. I need to work more. I need to do this more. I need to do that more. And the universe is working out everything for you. You don't now know how you got to the money, how people stepped in to help you, but somehow everything is just working out, and you're getting everything, and you're not missing anything. You're not wanting for anything. Of course, you're making your sacrifices, but at least you're happy where you are spending so many hours of your day. So I went there, and I was, working there for like 4 days a week. I thought, oh my gosh, the perfect balance. I was comfortable. But when I feel comfortable, I start to think of other ways to climb. And that is when one of the internships that I had applied to, like almost a year before, I got on the phone with them, and they were like, yo, how our intern is leaving. Do you want to start with us? Like in short, very, very short time. And though I loved my job where I was like, you know what? Okay, with all the fear of my office experiences not having gone as I had planned, with all the anxiety, I thought, you know what? The universe works things out. It's not that I need this job. I'm going to do this internship because I want the experience, because law is something that I love. I love my study. And so I spoke to my boss at the hostel, and I asked to lower my hours so that I can do this internship. And I went full on to it. And let me tell you something, darling. Even though I'm not making a lot of money, even though, I'm not making the bands, I'm just an intern, and I don't care about that. I don't care about that. That's the thing. Like, I realized that I could be paid $0 as long as I'm doing something that I love. It doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I am just happy that I found a space where I'm comfortable. where I'm included, where I'm brought along, where my opinion matters, where my knowledge is somehow useful, where I'm seeing things in practice, and it's just been beautiful. And this all happened because I decided to stop going after jobs that I really don't want, because I'm doing a disservice to myself, but also to that employer who maybe wants someone full term who is going to stay with them and ride with them and is as invested. And if you can't be that, and you know that that thing isn't for you, then you should just, go after the thing that is for you and trust in the universe to work everything out for you. Like, the world is working in your favor. Ever since I started this internship and I continued with my job, the universe has just been putting thoughts in my head. I've just been feeling like, these infinite ways of being happy and reaching success at the same time, and getting money and getting funds, because at the end money is also important, but it's not as important than going after the things that you love. So keep doing that. Oh my gosh, like I'm so emotional about this. I'm meeting all these great people, and I'm becoming aware of the fact of something that I always kept saying but I didn't fully understand, and that's the fact that the world isn't all you can eat buffet. The world isn't all you can eat buffet. It's all going to come through if you just go after the thing you love. Go where you are loved. Go where you are accepted. Just go towards your dreams. Follow your heart. Let that heart, the energy, the vibrations of the heart lead you, And yeah, I think that's it a bit. I had a few quotes for you guys on my phone, but now I can't find it at all. So I think I will just leave you with the message of things are working out for you. They're always working out for you, no matter what it might look like at any given point in time. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and trust that nothing is ever a rejection or for the wrong reasons. Nothing is ever happening to you. Everything is happening for you. And that what you might think is rejection is really protection and redirection. I love you guys so much. It's been so long, but I'm back again. And I'm not sure when I'll come back, but let's hope that I'll get another message like this one for you guys. I love you so much. Bye.